my friends, welcome back to another video. My name is Monica. Thank you so much for being here. I wanted to do a little reading vlog because I haven't done one in the past, I think, couple of videos, so I think we're due for one. And what prompted me to want to do a reading vlog for this video is because I'm gonna need some motivation to get through my sister's book club's May pick, which is a nonfiction book. So I'm gonna show you the 3 picks of nonfiction books that I chose for myself this month. These are my nonfiction books for the month of May, and these 3 were actually the picks that we had to choose from for book club, and we landed on Women Who Run with the Wolves. And I'm really excited. This is an older book, so what we're gonna do with this book with book club is, since it's our first nonfiction of the month, we're basically just doing check-ins every week. So we're reading chapters 1 through 4 or 1 through 7 each week, and then we're going to on Wednesdays go on like our little group chat, and we're going to just kind of chit chat and kind of keep each other accountable and stuff. But I'm gonna need help getting through that one because right now I'm reading a fluffy romance that I don't want to put down, but I have to crack this open. Another one was Invisible Women, and this is also another one that I really wanted to get into as well. She's also a little thick, so she's also a little thick, so I don't know at what point I will be getting into this book, but I really do want to start this one as well. And then last one is All in Her Head, and this one kind of have similar vibes-ish, basically about how women's how a lot of women health is not really the most up-to-date with information these days, and I heard it's very infuriating, and I heard this one is also very infuriating, and I love me a good women crash out, so I wanted to read these. But before we get cracking into those, we have to read this one. So I'm gonna do a reading vlog for this one, and I'll see about these if I end up finishing this one prematurely, but I doubt it. So today is Sunday night, and Mateo and I just came back from buying like little antojitos. I have a super tiny cup of elote, and it's so good. And then we also bought some aguas frescas, and then I got a cóctel de fruta, so it's just cut up fruit with like chamoy, tajín, and limon. So this is gonna be dinner. And then I'm gonna sit down and crack that book open. There are so many things I want to do right now. I want to journal, I want to play my Switch, I want to read my fluffy romance. I do want to get into the nonfiction book, but I'm a little intimidated, so I can feel myself wanting to procrastinate. I'm going to just see what the vibes are when I sit in bed, because we've had a little bit of a long day. We just got back and it's already evening time, so cheers. Do y'all like elote? Yeah. I notice how a lot of my videos I'm in this spot in bed. What can I say? Let me give you a little bit of a reading update. I just finished All Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby. Chef's kiss. It was so freaking good. I liked it more than I like Razor Blade Tears. So I went to Half Price yesterday morning and I got a couple of books, but the one that I was really looking for is In Your Dreams by Sarah Adams. I read this whole series. This is the 4th installment of this series. It's the Rome, Kentucky series. And they are all just so stinking cute, okay? They're all standalone, so you don't necessarily have to read them in order or anything, but I do think it helps because obviously each characters make cameos in all the other books. I don't know what it is about Sarah Adams' writing that I eat up every time, but it's so, like, cute is just the best way that I can put it. I am not too far into this. I'm only on chapter 9 in this one. This is what I want to read right now, okay? However, we have to dig into this one, okay? Now let me tell you why I am procrastinating on this. It's not necessarily because it's nonfiction, because what the premise of this book is interesting. Y'all know me, and I love immersive reading. Immersive reading is where you basically listen to the audiobook and you read the physical book at the same time, so you're kind of following along. It helps with the ADHD brain and getting distracted and all of that, okay? This doesn't have an audiobook. This doesn't have an audiobook, so and I can still read books, okay? I can still read. I know how to read. Here's the thing, it just takes me longer. I had to delete my messages because I was running out of storage, so I don't remember if we had to read up to chapter 4 or chapter 7. Either way, I'm just gonna go to chapter 4, probably even read chapter 5 and 6, and then just hope. I don't really know. Look how small the writing is, okay? It's just a little intimidating. Just a little, okay? Basically just what I have to do when when there's no audiobook for a book that I'm going to read is I put noise canceling headphones on and I put on brown noise in the background so that it literally just kind of muffles out any other external noise, and then my brain kind of, it takes a minute to to adjust, but I can get there. So that's probably what I'm gonna try and do tonight. So I'll read a couple chapters and see how I can do. I am going to try and annotate this, so I'm going to grab some highlighters, tabs, even a pen or a pencil so that I can jot down some thoughts. Even if I feel confused, I'm gonna write in there like, what does this mean? This is what the reading vlog is going to be, okay? Me not being able to do an immersive read for once on a non-fiction book at that. The vibes for tonight is I'm gonna eat some cut up fruit. I have to take off my press-ons, okay? They've been on for too long. We're gonna do the little press-on nail remover. I wanna read In Your Dreams so freaking bad. But I'm gonna try and crack this open. I also bought some stuff to do some journaling, so maybe I'll do that too later on. I don't know. There's not a lot of hours right now because I have to eventually go to sleep since tomorrow is Monday. You'll see what my next step is. I don't know. Hello. It is the next day and I am 2% through with this book. Maybe 3 now because I literally read like 2 more pages maybe. The concept, the ideas, and the theme of this book are very good. And I love, it intrigued me right away and I thought yes. And then I read the introduction and I tabbed like some things. I got through about halfway through the introduction into the first chapter. It is so repetitive. I don't know. I'm having a hard time getting through it, but I have to read at least up until chapter 3 by Wednesday. I'm currently on page 31 and I need to get to page 76. I don't know. It's just really repetitive and like the ADHD in me, because I'm not interested in it and like I'm finding it very hard. Like I'm not disciplined enough. So I might DNF it depending on how it goes. And I thought, you know what? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not really understanding it. Maybe I'm not philosophical in that way. But there were some reviews on Goodreads that validated the way that I was thinking. And there was one review that was my thoughts exactly, and I was like, okay, maybe it's not just me. I'm gonna try to read a little bit more, okay? I'm gonna try and go a little bit further before I dig into something like that. I have my spread of like everything that I bought at Daiso over the weekend for journaling, and I'm so excited. I wanted to show you these little, they're literally like little Legos. They're so cute. There's a bonsai tree, a little flower. I think this is supposed to be a cherry blossom, and like another kind of plant. And these are so cute. And all these $2. I so desperately want to read this. Maybe I'll read like a chapter or 2. This will be my treat after getting at least through another like chapter of this. So. Okay, I've progressed. I'm now on page 33. I started journaling for a little bit, okay? And that was really good. This is now my journal pouch that I made. It literally has like stickers. It has the Tombow markers, the anti-bleed ones, which are so great. There's highlighters in here, there's a glue stick, and then my actual journal is in here as well. So this is going to be something that I'm going to just start putting, like just start carrying with me whenever I travel, or maybe when I go places, pet sitting and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I was procrastinating a little bit to try to get back into this. We kind of picked up a little bit of pace, but I still find some of the repetition just a tad bit annoying. So what I'm doing to basically help me read this is just read out loud. I call her the life, death, life mother. What? I'm telling you, we decided to go ahead and try to put this one together. So this one's the bonsai. It's a wisteria bonsai. It looks so cute. Goes in the corner. The white right here. Oh my god. Look how cute. I'm so obsessed with this. We're gonna start a little collection. This is gonna go on my desk. It's gonna be stuff. Bitch! Okay, I'm going to sit and I'm going to read a chapter, just one chapter, because I'm already getting kind of sleepy, of In Your Dreams. I'm so excited. Hi guys! So it is Tuesday. Mateo and I just got back from eating dinner. We went and got some tacos and then we went to a super cute thrift store, and I'm going to show you our little haul of VHSs that we got. So we kind of have an idea of what we are wanting to do with VHSs and stuff. We have been meaning to collect VHSs for some time now, and we decided that today's just going to be the day that we start collecting them again. But these are some that we purchased at the thrift store just now. We have Rush Hour, absolutely, and then we have Misery by Stephen King. I absolutely love this movie, so good, love it. We also got Friday because you know what I mean, yeah. And then we have Jurassic Park as well. This one is actually sealed, so we are gonna go ahead and get into reading this loveliness of a book. I'm still hesitant, but I have about a chapter and a half left before tomorrow that I have to read so that I can catch up with the girlies for book club. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now. And it also looks like it's about to storm, or at least rain, for like a couple of hours. Like those clouds are looking a little heavy. I'm probably gonna wear the sweater I wore last night, so don't judge me. I'm obsessed with the sweater. It's soft and it has a bear on it, but he's wearing a little pumpkin sweater. It's so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and change. I'm gonna settle into bed, and then you're gonna be with me again. With the VHSs that we bought yesterday, Mateo went to his mom's house, and knowing that she had all the good 90s stuff, we found a VHS player and a portable VHS player, and I'm so freaking excited.
You were expecting someone else?
Oh my god, how fun! I got mini brands today because I went to Target with my family earlier, and I got two. I already opened half of these and I'm kind of collecting them. I'll show you what we've already gotten before. Also, when we bought them, we bought these like a couple of months ago. They were $7.99. I went to go buy these, $10.99. Who was gonna tell me the price went up? So I opened up two of the packages that were in one of the balls. I got this one, which I already got, but I've already told myself that I'm not keeping, so we'll do that. This is my first hardback. It's so cute. I'm gonna open up this one. I love like the little ASMR like TikTok videos for these. Oh, I think I have this one. This one is Huckleberry Finn. Whoa! Oh, bookmark! Oh, I don't think I got the Dracula bookmark. So I have this one now. This is so cute. We got a magnifying glass so that we can actually read. Like, can you see? One of the things that you can get in these fun things is a magnifying glass. So this is the second bowl. Oh, I think I have this one already. Another repeat. I don't think I have this one, so that's good. Oh, I think I have this one already. Sherlock Holmes, the complete novels and stories. And then the bookmark for this one is Jane Eyre. So toot. Oh, it's another magnifying glass. Cool. So let me show you what I already have. We were able to get one of the little shelves. So the goal is to get more of these so that you can stack them. We got all of these books. Okay, let's see. Oh yes, I have Frankenstein. I have The Secret Garden, Girls in Pants, Three Musketeers, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Jane Eyre. I now have the bookmark to Jane Eyre. So Jane Eyre, the book, and the bookmark. Tom Sawyer, Without Merit. Wait, no. Okay, I do have a Sherlock Holmes, but I now have volumes 1 and 2. Oh, wait, so I don't have Huckleberry Finn. So we're going to put in all of these. These are all my bookmarks. I got a little teacup, a little reading lamp. These are so cute. Good morning. I found this at Five Below. Is it a stupid purchase? Probably. Saw this at Five Below and I just thought it was so cute. Sorry y'all, my hair is literally a mess. I just washed it last night and I slept in it like it was already like 80% dry, but maybe the pieces that were still not dry. We are going to dive more into our books. I want to read this so freaking bad, so I might read about a chapter. I think I'm gonna read about 2 chapters and we're gonna dive into this. I'm now on chapter 3. It's not bad. I think the first story that she decided to start off with, it just felt so repetitive that it made me not want to continue. But then the second 2 stories that are after that one, it started to pick up a little bit more, and then I was like, okay, this is a little bit better. It's her writing style that is kind of throwing me off still, but I'm gonna power through. I'm gonna keep going. So I'm going to read 2 chapters of this. I'm gonna read this, get further into some chapters, maybe like another 2, and then I'm gonna read another 2 chapters of this. That's what this morning's going to consist of. Mateo and I do have plans to go to the movies later, and I'm so freaking excited. I read what was going to be 2 chapters, but they were really short. So I read another 2 chapters. So in total, I read 4. I went ahead and put on like actual clothes because I had on pajamas earlier. Mateo and I are gonna go and get lunch, bring it back home, and we're gonna eat here. And then we're pretty much just gonna chill until we have to go to the movies later. While he is finishing getting ready, I'm going to literally just read a few pages of this and see how far I can get. So we have our handy pencil pouch. I have some post-it notes. I'm almost done with the pink, which is what I've been using. But I'm just gonna switch to whatever color is available, which I'll probably do like maybe orange. We have our little pencil, and then we have our little highlighter. Let's see how far we can get into this. We are gonna go and get food, and I will be back. I'm gonna eat, and then we're gonna jump back into this.
2 hours later.
Hi, I changed my sweater again. I swear it's all the same day. I changed just to go and get out of the house. We came back, we ate. I was like, I'm freezing. And it literally was rumbling and thundering as if it was about to start raining, and now the sun's out. I'm a little upset. We still have a couple hours. We still literally have like 4 hours until we have to leave to go to the movie. So I still have our book, and we're gonna continue reading. I do want to journal a little bit, but in order for me to do the things that I know that I want to do, I tell myself that I have to read some more pages of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and do this first, and then we'll jump into this. So I'll probably do it for about an hour and just kind of see how far I can get. Yeah.
6 hours later.
Hi, we are back from the movies. We just got through watching Hokum. It was okay. I think I'd give it like a solid 7 out of 10 maybe. I liked it. I liked what the theme was and everything. I don't know. The ending maybe kind of threw me off a little bit, or maybe it wasn't my favorite. Yeah, I don't know. It was good. I liked it. It's a perfect Halloween movie for sure. But now that we're back, I plan on going to sleep maybe in the next couple of hours. It's pretty late and it's 11:12. And then I ended up getting to chapter 5. Okay, I was at chapter 3 when I first sat here earlier. I don't know if I can read this next chapter. This next chapter is so long. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna journal a little bit because I didn't journal today the way that I wanted to. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna watch a couple of episodes of the show, and I'm just gonna journal for a little bit. I'm starting to think that I chose the wrong book to do this reading vlog with because I don't know when I'm gonna finish this. And I don't want a whole month vlog of just me reading this. You'll probably definitely see me finish this one. I don't think I'm gonna finish this book in this video, which is fine, but I just wanted to give it a try, you know? I bought a new album and I'm so excited. It is Mac Miller's Circles. We just finished listening to the first vinyl, so now we're gonna switch over to the second vinyl. Sorry, the lighting is a little off, but I'm a little tired. It's past 11 again. We are going to read a little bit of this book and just kind of see how far I can get because I was able to finish chapter 4. Chapter 5 looks a little lengthy. I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of reading tomorrow, so I probably won't vlog tomorrow. It is literally, okay, so it's Sunday and it's 11:46. I've been reading for about an hour or so when I woke up. I got up and like did my little morning routine and stuff, and then I got back into bed. I started reading and I'm so happy that I started reading. I tapped into this book and I'm so happy that I did because I smiled from ear to ear reading the 3 before this one, and I'm smiling ear to ear reading this one. I just eat up her writing. It's just so stinking cute and I'm so obsessed with it. Anyway, so today is Mother's Day. Mateo's gonna go hang out with his family. I'm gonna go hang out with mine, but my family's not doing anything until a little bit later. So I'm going to just hang out for a little bit until I have to go. Okay, I had fun with this. I am now a little bit over 70% of the way through with this one. I'm on chapter 29. If I don't put it down now, I'm going to try and take the rest of the day to finish this. I can't do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop, and maybe I can try and finish it later tonight, like when I come back from my family's house. But for now, we're gonna jump back into this. Again, I can maybe vlog for another like 2-ish days, but I really don't think I'm gonna get that far into this one before I have to finish this video, because if not, I will literally be vlogging for an entire month. It also reads like an essay. So we have an introduction. She'll discuss a little bit of what the story is going to be about or the topics that she's going to hit. She goes and she tells a short story, and then she literally breaks it up into different like interparagraphs. And she basically just goes and she literally breaks down the different themes that she wants to discuss in that short story. And then she'll hit like the main point of like what she wants to talk about in the first paragraph of like discussing that theme. And then she will continue for another 3 paragraphs discussing that same theme. And then I'm like, okay. And then she'll go into the next theme that she wants to talk about. And so she's basically dissecting these short stories. I'm not even joking. Some of these chapters are literally over 20 pages long. It's also a conflicting feeling because I'm like, I like the book because I really like the themes. But then like once I put it down, I'm like, I gotta pick it back up again. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit, and we're just gonna see how far I can get before I have to like change and get ready to go to my family's.
Several days later.
For you, it's been less than a second. For me, it's been about a week. And I have a really big reading update for both books that I've been reading. This one, finished it, devoured it, loved it, gave it a 5-star. I'm very sad that this is the end of this series. However, the author's note that Sarah Adams left at the end of the book made me internally cry. I finished it today because we had our silent reading party. This is the book that I took with me, and this is the one that I read. Let me tell you something. I'm still not going to be able to finish it when like in this video, but I will tell you that I am pretty far into it. I am now, but this is how much I have left. This is how much I've read. I've tabbed quite a bit. So I will say the book started off hella horrid. The first story that she dissects and kind of just talks about is so redundant, and I'm like, you don't need a whole 20-page chapter on like dissecting the story. The thing that I kind of picked up on is it's not something that's bingeable. I'll tell you that. This is something that you kind of have to take a chapter each night, read to yourself and really understand it, maybe reread some words, write some notes down, and it got easier. It got easier 100%. And there are some stories that I actually really like, but I will say I feel like it's kind of every other chapter, every other story that she dissects that I'm like, yes, I love it. And then the next chapter I'm like, girl, 30 to 40 pages in a chapter. No. Like right now I'm in the middle of a chapter. Like I stopped in the middle of a chapter because this chapter is, I'm not even joking, it's like 40 pages long. And that's also what makes me not want to pick this book up sometimes. With a time that I'm living in, or that we're all living in, right? Of a time being, everything is so fast, everything is so accessible, everything is so like bingeable, and everything is so like, let's get on with it, TikTok every 2 seconds, you know what I mean? This book really helps me sit the hell down and even feel bored sometimes. I do feel accomplished, and then I feel like I can actually enjoy, like, this is kind of like homework actually. This is kind of how I'm treating it, and I will say I feel like it's kind of helping me a little bit to help my brain feel a little rewired. I've already set aside like 2 chapters that I actually really liked. I'm probably just gonna film literally like a couple more clips of me reading this to see how far I can get into this, and then I'm going to have to end this video because I'm pretty sure that this video is going to be pretty long. But I will say it's going to take me the whole month to read this book, which there's nothing wrong with that, but this is something that I really do have to sit with every night. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some dinner, and then I will show you what me reading more of this looks like. It is the next day, and I got a little bit. I finished chapter 9. I skimmed through the end because I just couldn't anymore. 1, I was falling asleep. 2, 40 plus pages. No, thank you. Chapter 8 is what I finished. Chapter 9, just as long. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this video with finishing this chapter, which hopefully I can get to today, if not at least by half of it. Crack it open. For mass market paperbacks, yes, I do beat them up because they're just so like this. I need to get in there. Open up, please. Chapter 10. I made it to chapter 10, and that is where I'm gonna stop. I was in the middle of chapter 8, and then I read all of chapter 9, and now I'm on chapter 10, and I'm past 300 pages, which means I'm more than halfway through with the book. Wow, I look busted. But so far this is a really good book. I definitely see how this would be a very important book to read as a woman. You kind of have to have this really deep mentality of the soul, like how we really are in this society that really doesn't allow us to be our true selves. This is something that I am going to keep on my shelves and maybe recommend it to people, but it will come with a warning of, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, as well as I am annotating the hell out of this book, I'm also skimming. I don't know what I'm going to rate it. Right now, in this instant, I'm gonna give it 3.75. That will probably change. You should keep up with my Storygraph or Goodreads in order to see the final rating. Again, not a bad book, just a lot to digest. Sometimes we kind of need that. Sometimes you just need to slow down and literally open something up that's really gonna make you think. I just think that this is really dense. But yeah, that's exactly where I'm going to stop this video. I really appreciate you watching this reading vlog. I hope to see you in my next one. Thank you so much. We're almost to 50 subscribers. I think I'm about 13 subscribers away from hitting 50, and like that kind of excites me. I know the next milestone will technically be 100, but like honestly hitting 50, that's about halfway to 100, so I'm so excited. I'm growing a little community and it feels so cool. Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping and I'm gonna shut the hell up. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.